So this is just a real quick unboxing of the Litelok X1. So I've not uploaded the video yet and I'm not sure what order I'm going to upload them, but I recently got a mountain bike because I'm starting a new hobby essentially. And the bike I got is like as new condition, the guy barely rode it. And it retails at 800 quid brand new, and I got it quite a bit cheaper, like 350. So I watched some YouTube videos on different motorbike slash bicycle locks and how easy or difficult they can be cut into. Modern thieves these days ride around with a backpack and a battery powered angle grinder on them. So gone are the days of them just like using bolt cutters and stuff like that. A cheap battery angle grinder can be had for like 50-60 quid these days, and that'll cut through most of the kind of class leading locks like the Kryptonite, forget about it, which I think is their best U-lock, the yellow one. That can be cut through in less than a minute, as in both sides, not just one side, because obviously you have the U shape. And the Kryptonite locks, you cut one side and you can't spin the U around to unlock it. You do have to cut both sides of the U to get the bike. And that can be done in a minute or less with a basic angle grinder with cheap cutting wheels, cutting discs. The metal is impregnated with, I can't remember the name of it, like beryllium or something. But long story short, it's not angle grinder proof. It can be cut into, but it's angle grinder resistant, which is the main thing. It will typically take, say if you got a thief with some cheap angle grinder with like a not amazing battery, it's going to take them a good minimum 3 or 4 cutting discs and at least 2 batteries. And most thieves aren't going to bother. They'll just target another bike of similar value, which is being locked with some shitty kryptonite or something. So this Litelok X1 cost me, it retails at 150 with free delivery. I used a referral code, knocked a tenner off, and got it for 140 delivered. So this is just an unboxing. So you get like the packaging, comes with a nice little pouch. What do we got here? Thank you, little thank you thing. Nothing major. Chuck that out of the way. I'm going to need 2 hands to get this open, so bear with. Continuing on, all I've done is taken it out of this pouch. So you got the lock here, which is a weighty thing, but not massively. I think it weighs about 1.7 kilos. Don't know what that is in freedom units. Maybe 10 chickens. And then you get this little bag here, which is the twist and go mount. I was doing research on the website, right? And you can get the X1 Moto or the X1 bike. The Moto is literally just it's identical to this, but you don't get the mounting kit, but you do get the sleeve. So, because it's designed for motorbikes. So for the exact same price and the exact same lock, you can get the bike version, which comes with the mount. So what you could do in theory is, if you only have a motorbike, buy the bicycle version and then sell the mount on eBay or something, and you'll get a bit of money back. So you're never going to use that on a motorbike. Other than that, they're literally identical. So let me just get this open so you can have a quick look. So you get 2 keys. Not going to show you the serial number, so they can't be copied. Here's your twist and go mount. So you basically put this on the triangle on the bicycle, and then I can't really show you in this video. I'll probably show you in a later video, but it basically hooks onto this part of the lock here and just holds it in position basically anywhere on the triangle
using these two straps you get here. So that will just strap onto the bicycle. It's kind of like a cable tie, but like one of those reusable ones. That's kind of what it looks and feels like. It's just like a plastic construction. And then you got this bit here, which will just hook around like the tube. But yeah, this is the lock. And yeah, so it's this stuff, boronium. It's infused with that. So what basically happens in all the tests I've seen is the thief will start cutting into it. This kind of hardened rubber or whatever it is coating on the outside starts to shed off, and that starts clogging the cutting disc up. And then you've got like the metal shank beneath it inside, and hopefully with any luck the thief will be using a really cheap bargain cutting disc, and they'll be standing over it in a panic trying to get it cut off, and then the disc will shatter in their face. That's wishful thinking, but that's the idea. So on this side, this is where you insert the key, and it has this, feels like kind of silicone or something. Just a little protector to stop dirt, water, grime getting in the keyhole. You probably want to lubricate that every now and then anyway with a bit of silicone spray. And as I said earlier, this lock, to remove it from the bike and steal the bike, you need to make two cuts. So either this side and this side, or what I think would be quicker, and what I don't see many people do on like fake like thieving videos to test these locks, what you could do is just make a cut here and then like a cut here on the same side. You would obviously pick, if you're a thief, you would pick the side which is easiest to get to, just cut there and then cut there, and then you'd steal the bike. But in a lot of these like demonstration like tests, they'll cut this side and this side, but in reality you wouldn't need to do that. So as long as you cut enough off to just unlatch it from the bike, and you'll have it away. So yeah, that's essentially it. As I said, it's only an unboxing. You get this nice sleeve. Feels quite well made actually. So if you're a motorbiker, you would shove the lock in here and then throw that in your saddlebag, or whatever. You need some kind of storage on your motorbike if you're going to carry this around, backpack, whatever it may be. I didn't actually know the bicycle version, which is what I ordered. I didn't know it came with this, so that's quite a nice touch. So even if you're a cyclist, you don't necessarily have to use this frame mount. You can just shove the lock in here and then throw that in a pannier, backpack, whatever it may be. But it is quite hefty. It's not massively heavy. Like I said, I think it's advertised at 1.7 kilo, which is by no means massive, like super heavy, but you'll probably feel it on the bike. Maybe you won't, don't know. I'm no cycling pro, so on a motorbike obviously you're not going to feel it at all. But yeah, feels really well made, heavy duty, and it's just peace of mind, isn't it? 140 quid to protect a bike which I paid $350 for, which retails at 800. I think it's pretty good going. And I can use this on my motorbike, which is the main reason I bought it, really. Obviously the bicycle I want to protect, but I'm not going to leave the bicycle in public all that much. But it's more so for my motorbike, so I can just hook that through like the frame tubing, or at the very least the rear wheel. No one's going to take the time to remove the rear wheel from the bike, so yeah, all good. So that's it, that's your unboxing. Once again, you get the mount for the bicycle, the bag, a little welcome thing saying thanks for buying and whatnot,
and then 2 sets of keys. It would have been nice if one of the keys had a little LED light like the kryptonite locks have, but it's not really a deal breaker. You could always add a tiny little like pen torch to the key ring that the keys are on if you really wanted to. So you throw one just on there. But yeah, that's essentially it. So we'll have to see how it mounts to the bike in a later video. Cheers.